Hey, it's Kent here from Apprentice Recruit, and we thought we'd start a new series called Applicant of the Day. And the reason that we thought we would do that is that we see some pretty interesting applications come through our agency. Some pretty funny, some not so funny, but we thought we'd share them with you anyway. So, welcome to today's Applicant of the Day. So today's applicant of the day goes to, well, let's call him Dean. Now, normally in this segment, we don't actually name real people so that we don't incriminate them or ourselves. But in this instance, his name is actually Dean. And the reason we're going to use his name this time around is it's actually a good story. So sometimes we see some pretty ordinary applications come through, which we've talked about in previous episodes. But on this occasion, we just wanted to give you more of a good news story about what happens when you do the right thing, and also part of the reason why we do what we do. Now, in this instance, Dean applied for an apprentice carpenter position through our agency in Brisbane. And Dean's had some experience in that area. He's had about 6 months in the industry. So Dean decided to move on from his previous employer just to spread his wings and see if he could learn a bit more. So anyway, he applied for the position through us, and Dean did everything right. So everything that we required from him, from submitting his resume to filling in some additional questions for us, to then attending the interview, etc., he ticked all the boxes. Even on the day of going for his interview, he even rang that morning and he confirmed exactly where he needed to go, what he needed to take with him, and what he needed to wear. So pretty unusual for somebody who's only around 18, 19 years old, but just shows that he's a quality guy. So now the reason that we wanted to give it to Dean was not only did he do that, but he also proved that we do this for a reason. So when we contacted Dean yesterday to let him know that he's got to start with our client, he was absolutely over the moon and literally cheered in the background. And I've got to tell you, from my point of view and from our company's point of view, that's why we do what we do. We want to be here to make a difference, and we know that for Dean, we've made a difference in his life. So he kicks off with our client on Thursday. We can't wait to get some great feedback from our client and get him underway in his apprenticeship once again, and see him continue his career down the carpentry track so he can become a qualified builder. So anyway, good on you, Dean. We really enjoyed having you through and being part of our process. And again, just showing that if you follow the guidelines and you follow that yellow brick road, well, it can lead to a really good opportunity at the end of the day with one of our clients. So if you have any other colleagues, friends, people in the workplace that might get a little bit of humor out of this, find it a little bit funny or get something out of it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share amongst your peers. So it's Kent once again from Apprentice Recruit. Thanks again.